Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
These two. 480. Attack.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. All right.
15.
Bravo. Hey, let's get this. 45.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. Give him. There on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Mahomes now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's going to loft one. Deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for L.A. 47 yards.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown Rams. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Check hot.
The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Hey, Mike 51. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. Check. Lucky. Red 80. Deuce.
On 2nd and 12, Darnold flushed out right. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 38-yard line.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. Dropped at the 35, so able to display his strength, but not much room to operate.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Smooth.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Darnold. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Emmanuel Ogbah. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Alpha.
It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our house.
Ready? Check three.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Hey, Haywood.
I got you, boy. 57. Mike, 57. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. 57 the Mike.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down.
Bravo.
51, Mike. Mike, 51. Rip right. Ready.
They'll run with Mixon, and he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. Denied on 4th down is Joe Mixon, and the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
A huge play that time for the Rams. 46 yards. Got an open man. It's Ratley. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And it's 3rd and short. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They go play fake. Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes throwing on 4th. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Nyheim Hines, his second touchdown on the season. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Hey, Echo.
From the gun, a give to Mixon. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey, let's go. Coming to you.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. The open man is Shark. It's complete. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Mike 51. Mike 51. I'm coming after you. Yo, 80.
Hey, Zoom.
Mike 51. Ready?
A first down throw, Darnold. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Adoree Jackson right there, step for step in coverage.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Go.
Mike 51. Mike 51.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Go, Simon. 51 for Mike. So we got man.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Hey, Wahoo.
Watch the run. They're running it. 51's the mic.
They're going to go. It's Darnold. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
51, Mike 51.
Red 80.
Check 43. Check 9.
Pilot 64. Weak.
Use you. It comes to me, it's me.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. On 2nd and 1, Darnold. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, L.A. A big play there. 76 yards. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
50 seconds to Mike. 50 seconds to Mike.
Watch the slant. Watch the cut.
Darnold. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back.
Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack on first down, Darnold, he's going to loft one deep over the middle. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18.
When you're in man coverage, you have help over the top, you become a much more confident defender. Trail the receiver and know that someone over the top can make a play, and that's exactly what happened here. The free safety coming up with the interception.
Now a play fake here on first down. Incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Going for the deep. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 45. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This is a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And Lambeau will put this one through. So how about the turn of events there at the end of the half?
This is one where you go charging into your locker room having collected 3 points you didn't expect to get. And you look across the field and you see guys kind of pointing fingers at each other like, dude, how'd you turn it over and make us give up 3 right there?
Now after the made field goal, back out Lambeau to kick this one off. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Hey, exit.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Young lady. Come on here. Come get some.
From the 39, Darnold nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Throwing here on third down, Darnold. He's going to float this over the middle deep, and that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, puts a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball, and that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that. Red 80. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Now they are going for it. Darnold. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
Red 80.
First down, Seattle.
Check 26. Check 26.
80 weapon. Red 80.
I got it. I got it. 57's Mike.
Red 80.
I'm here all day.
Hey, orbit.
Darnold on first down. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
On first and 10, Darnold. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. First and 10 right at the 20.
High 7.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Darnold to throw again. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Pull it high.
Here's a run with Mixon. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. A quick throw complete to Chark. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DJ Chark, his second touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the lead is down to 28-10. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. To throw again on second down, Mahomes. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 17-yard line. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Damian Ratley, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Tucker with the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Mike 51. I got you. I got you. Right here, guys. Mike 51. Mike.
Red 80.
Pick me up. Here we go.
Hey, Mike 51. Mike 51.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Darnold. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Hey, yellow. 180.
Go, go, go. 45, 45.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. On play action, it's Mahomes.
And that's how you throw.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown L.A. Nyheim Hines, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
Go, Mike 51. Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. Check Mike.
51's the Mike. 51's the Mike. I'm going to come back to you.
Now Darnold. And now here is another interception. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the...
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Oh, he's going to let this go for the... And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A big play there. 50 yards. And thanks to the interception, the Rams offense cashes in for 6. Tucker with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. On third down, Nixon. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to fourth down.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the fourth quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, it took a little more time off the clock, making him do it that way, didn't they?
Mike, 45.
I don't need to.
Guys, it's just out of time.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Forced out to his left. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. It's under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Yannick Ngakoue in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. Mahomes firing complete. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. This is caught. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding.
And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Was hoping to make a play there on the return with his speed. Instead, he makes a play for the other side.
Yeah, and how many times have we heard coaches say, you know, sometimes it's not really about those X's and O's we drop. It's about those Jimmies and Joes. And when you have a punt returner, he's one of those Jimmies and Joes, one of the best athletes. He's unable to make the play that they were seeking, though.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Mahomes going to throw it here. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now Tucker to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. $12 yards on the return that time. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And does the big boy have the juice? And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. And at this point, after that return for a touchdown, I guess the only thing is you're asking what else could go wrong.
Not only that, I think that between the two of us, we thought this was over before. I believe now it's really over.
I've got little lady. 15. I tell her. We want it. Come to my... Econ, 132 fight. Watch out. Check 31. 15.
Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. They were looking for Johnson that time.
At their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling here. Darnold, he lost the football. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Mike, and 80. 51. Let's go, D.
Hey, switch gears.
One last throw down for Darnold. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 41. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Los Angeles, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.